So much for listening to this episode of Earrings Off. We want to invite you to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. You can find us on Facebook at Earrings Off Podcast and on Instagram at The Earrings Off Podcast.
Welcome to Earrings Off. I'm Lou.
And I'm Teresa. Let's get started.
Well, hello. Welcome back to Earrings Off, the podcast where people come to laugh, learn, and lean in. I'm Lou.
And I'm Teresa. So today we're going a little mystical, a little colorful, and honestly, kind of fun. We're talking about numerology and what your favorite color says about you.
Yep. And listen, Teresa. Okay. Taylor Swift, sidebar. This just happened today. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged, but I digress. And Teresa, you say I'm obsessed with them, but I'm not. You know, I watch football and anything connected to it. And the Kelce boys men are football players. And so that's how I learned about the Taylor Swift romance. So anyway.
My goodness.
Yes, and you talk about that, but listen, okay. Taylor Swift was recently on the Kelce Brothers podcast. Yes, Teresa, they are our colleagues because they are podcasters. Like we are even in their universe. But anyway, they're podcasters. So Teresa, that makes them our colleagues. So Taylor Swift was recently on the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelce. And she casually dropped a reference about numerology. And I thought, wait a minute. Taylor's out here talking about numbers. There are a lot of Swifties fans. Teresa and I, maybe we should look into that.
So you're telling me that the reason we're doing this episode is because of Taylor Swift?
You know what? You are such a hater. You are such a hater.
Hold on. Okay.
If it's good enough for Taylor Swift and the Swifties, it's good enough for us. And while I'm at it, let me do a plug because the more times I say that, maybe our numbers will go up. Swifty.
So what you're saying, if Taylor can do it, so can we.
That's right.
All right, then. Let's get into it.
Let's, partner. Let's. So for folks who may not know numerology, and folks, don't feel bad, I was one, in this ancient practice of finding meaning in numbers. That's what that means. It's kind of like horoscopes, but with math, which might explains why I really haven't heard about it. I'm a little math challenged.
I did not know that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, exactly, Lou. You take numbers connected to your birthday or your name, and supposedly they can tell you about your personality, strengths, challenges, even your life's purpose.
Wow. You know what? That's fascinating because when I heard about that, I was like, that's sort of woo-woo. Because Teresa, I know about horoscopes, but I've even shied away from them. As you get more into the faith community, that's sort of taboo. But anyway.
I did not know that.
Really? To know? Yeah, these serious Christians, that's a hot topic. But listen, let's go back. I know some people are rolling their eyes like, numbers are for our calculator, not my spirit. They don't tell me anything about that.
True, but it's not really about fortune telling. It's
more
about reflection.
Is it? Because it sort of feels like horoscopy fortune telling. And I don't want to go to hell, Teresa. I got enough strikes against me already. I can't take anything else.
Like, you've never read a horoscope and said, this actually fits me?
I have, Teresa.
Okay.
I'm not saying I've never done it. I said I have. Okay. But unlike Mercury being in retrograde, which, by the way, I'm still not convinced is just code for I'm in a bad mood, numerology makes you think about patterns in your life to try to connect stuff.
And who doesn't love a little cosmic pep talk?
Well, like I said, not saying I don't love it, just saying I don't want to burn. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So answer this. Have you looked up your birthday numbers?
Have not, don't care, have not. Okay, but don't want to offend the Swifties. Okay, Swifties, Swifties, Swifties.
You are too funny about this Taylor Swift thing. Oh, so I kind of glossed over something. So they're
Okay.
finally getting married.
Yes, that was the big news today. And apparently I follow them so much, it popped up online for me about 5 times. So apparently I've got issues. Okay. To be honest, I didn't know anything about Taylor Swift until but I follow football, so I learned about her through Kelsey. But anyway, go on.
Okay, okay, okay. We digressed.
Yes, we do.
Okay, Lou, let's move to colors.
Okay. Okay, because Teresa, now you know my favorite color is gray.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's unpack that. Okay?
I was afraid you'd say that. Okay. Uh-oh.
So gray often represents neutrality, balance, and sophistication. Guess that fits you.
Whoa! That's me.
Fits you. Except for when you're going on tangents about Taylor Swift. But anyway, I
Whatever,
digress.
whatever.
People who love gray
Wow.
usually value peace,
That's definitely me.
prefer calm over chaos, and they like structure. So Lou,
Oh my goodness, Teresa.
Lou,
Now you know, don't be a hater. Now be honest. Teresa, doesn't that sort of describe my
girl,
personality?
you down for a good fight. I'm sorry. Stop playing.
Teresa, Teresa, I am not.
Yes, you
I'm a
are.
lover, not a fighter. Oh my goodness. So, Teresa, you know what? You're a hater because what I'm hearing is that I'm classy, but a bit boring.
Well, you are, Lou. Yeah, you are. I'm just kidding. You
Okay,
are.
okay.
You do try to calm things over before you go
Yes,
there, but you
yes.
absolutely can go there.
We'll go there in a minute. Don't try me, folks, because I do stand on business. I'm just
That's
saying.
right. No, okay, okay. Yeah, sophisticated. Gray people, pun intended, are steady and dependable. And I think that fits you, Lou.
Teresa, you know, I'll take that. Teresa, you know that absolutely fits me. But I want to hear about other colors too. Now,
Okay.
Teresa, what if someone says their favorite color is red? Because I want to say that because my mom's favorite color was red. And you
Okay.
know, people, I want to say this to our audience. For the longest time, because my mom's favorite color was red, I thought that was my favorite color. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I just
Mm-hmm.
took that on. And it's really not my favorite color. No
Right.
disrespect to my mom, loved it. But that's not my favorite color. So even in this episode where we're talking about colors, make sure you're thinking about, is this something that was passed down? Or is this something that I really own? And for me, I own gray. But so Teresa, but tell us, what about red?
Red, that's passion,
Mm.
energy, boldness.
Lord, I'm
Pe-
embarrassed for my mother. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my
People who
goodness.
love
My
red are
mother was a
go-getters.
saintly woman, Teresa. A world.
That doesn't mean she wasn't a go-getter. I've
Okay.
heard stories about your mom, and she definitely was a
You
go-getter.
better fix that up, Teresa.
But watch out, they can also be a little impatient.
Okay, okay. I'm not offended about that because that
Okay.
sort of sounds like I want it now energy. And she was a go-getter. So that sort of tracks with who she was. Yeah.
Blue lovers are calm, trustworthy, dependable. Think of your friend who always remembers your birthday.
Well, that would be Teresa, but anyway, so apparently blue is not your favorite color. But anyway, uh
Oh my God, I was wondering when that was going to come up again. Now I
okay.
know.
Okay, so that's the one who keeps the snacks in her purse, who's dependable. Okay, all right, okay.
Exactly. Then you've got yellow, cheerful, optimistic, but sometimes scattered. Now hold up.
Oh,
Don't you
oh,
say
oh,
that's my
oh,
favorite
wait a
color
minute.
because it's
Wait a minute.
not.
That's not, Teresa, that's not you. Okay.
That's not me. That's
Okay.
not
All
me.
right. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's the kind of friend who buys a planner every January and abandons it by March. Okay, that's not you,
Hold
Teresa.
on. Let me rethink about that. That kind of sounds like me.
I'm just saying.
Yes, green is balance, growth, and
Oh.
nature. But also, let's be real, it's envy. Green with envy.
Oh yeah, yeah. But Teresa, is that which one is your color? I just have to know now.
My favorite color is purple, Lou.
Okay. All right. Okay. Purple. That's the
Hmm.
color of royalty and
Yeah.
sainthood and stuff. But okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
Okay. So we
Don't you
all
see
know
the
about
little
that.
halo around my head all the time?
Looking for the halo. Swifty, swifty, swifty. Anyway, we do know, we've all heard about being a little green with envy. Like when somebody's edges lay perfectly every day of the week, that just sort of freaks me out. That's a little too perfect for me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now black. If I had a
Yeah.
second favorite color,
Yeah.
it's black.
Yeah. I love that too.
So
Yeah.
now that's power, elegance, depth. The
Oh, yeah.
classic little black dress vibe.
Oh yeah, I love black too. Love
I
it,
love
love it,
black.
love it.
Yeah.
And of course, one reason I love it so is because it's slimming. Let's not forget about that important fact.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Pink is compassion,
I like pink
nurturing,
too.
romantic. Purple,
Mm,
creative, spiritual, a little mysterious.
that's you, Teresa.
I
That's
know.
you.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay. So, folks, basically, whatever color you're drawn to says something about your inner vibe. Now, what I really love about this is when you combine numerology with color psychology, it's like a cosmic personality quiz. Your numbers and your colors are little clues about who you are. And I'm going to tell you, Teresa, I think that gray is my thing. I'm telling you.
Well, I can tell you one thing, you look good in it.
All righty now. Thank you, partner. I didn't pay her to say it, folks. She came up with that line on. Okay.
And really, it's just a fun way to reflect. Like, why am I drawn to this color? Why do certain numbers keep showing up? It makes you pause and think.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll say this, Teresa. At the end of the day, it's less about whether it's true and more about whether it makes you think about yourself in a new way. Sort of going back to what I said earlier. I assumed for years red, and people would say, Lou, what's your favorite color? And I would just pantomime what I'd heard my mom say. But think for yourself and own it for yourself.
Amen. Embrace your shade, embrace your number, your vibe. Just don't forget your earrings.
Yes, don't forget that. That's right. Whatever your number, whatever your color, you are uniquely you, and we love that.
Thank you so much for listening to Earrings Off. Lou and I had so much fun recording this episode. Let us know what you think. Drop us a comment. Like and share this episode with someone. Bye for now. Take good care.